taking the mics, I would like to say a few things because I'm not gonna have the time to. Hi, I'm Daria. How is everybody? Okay, I was alone on a 6-month trip in South America, but I'm gonna tell you just 6 minutes of it. Kundalini. First, I heard this word from this woman. She's the owner of a spiritual hostel in Chile, and she read tarot cards to me one day and said, Kundalini brought you here, you gotta find out what it is. And I said, oh, you're probably nuts. But my curiosity is bigger than my skepticism, so I read a little bit that this Kundalini is the primal energy that goes up your spine like a snake and unlocks with meditation, and also it changes its location every 13,000 years. 40 years ago it was in Tibet, now it's located in the mountains of Chile. And also, I heard that the Atacama Desert has a high concentration of the Kundalini energy. Also, I've never been to a desert before, so I said, let's go 1,000 kilometers to the north. That needed planning, a day-by-day planning. I learned that you should never make plans though, because I was planning to stay in La Serena for 3 days, then go north to Atacama. Something in my mind said, just stay one more day. Maybe it was Kundalini, maybe it was this view, but that extra night that I spent there saved my life. How? It rained so much, not like Irina's flood. It rained so much in the driest place on the planet Earth that the main road in Chile to Atacama gets cut off. No vehicles were allowed to go to the north, and I was stuck. If I had decided to move as planned, I would have been in the middle of that, probably dead. I'm alive, so I continued with plan B, go back to Argentina, and it's funny to mention that the first truck driver I hitchhiked with, he was actually allowed to go to Atacama North because he was carrying emergency supplies and offered to take me there in 2 days, but I said no. Because I went back to Argentina, and a month later I met Ivan, the only other hitchhiking Bulgarian in South America. And he actually brought the good news that the border between Chile and Argentina is now open. It was closed because of the floods. So I decided it's then or never. I'm so close to the desert, just on the other side of the mountain, and because I didn't want to spend $80 on a 400-kilometer bus, I did hitchhiking, because I do that. And I got 65 kilometers further to a smaller version of Salar de Uyuni. This is in Argentina. I did a little bit of sightseeing, and then I realized I'm wasting my time because everybody was going to there and going back to Argentina. Nobody was continuing in my direction. And I thought maybe it was a good idea to take the bus. So I got stuck a little bit. Some guy told me, oh, the trucks usually pass very early in the morning. You miss them all. I was like, no, please, Kundalini, please bring me some people, nice people to take me. 10 minutes later, a blue Volkswagen Beetle comes and drives away because they didn't have any space for me in the back. So the late truck driver saves my ass, and I take this offer to go 70 kilometers before the border in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, Kundalini said move forward. The bus was a lost cause anyway. So driving with this guy, we passed by the blue Volkswagen Beetle on the side of the road. It was parked somewhere. And he left me in the middle of nowhere. No trees, no shelter, no cars for hours. I was like, screw me, I should have taken the bus, man. But I connected again, said, please, Kundalini, please bring somebody. Then comes the blue Volkswagen Beetle again, the second time. And I was like, oh, put my smile on my face, thumb up. Now, this time they're gonna stop. And they drove away. I said, oh, I have to sleep over there. But they made the U-turn and come pick me up because they felt so sorry for a girl hitchhiking in such a scary place. They couldn't leave me there, so I traveled over there in the back between the luggage, and my backpack traveled on top because, okay, at the end they offered to drive me straight to Atacama. success. That's where I met my couchsurfing host Luis, and we had a very good connection together. We talked about the lost knowledge of the indigenous cultures and Kundalini, of course, and he brought me to a place that tourists don't usually see, like a hidden cave with scribbled 3,000-year-old petroglyphs. It was amazing. I felt the energy of Kundalini stronger than before in that cave. It was amazing. Also, I found out that Luis was a tattoo artist. So, I got myself a souvenir, and he did a special colibri for me, because the colibri is a special symbol in all Mesoamerican cultures. It represents enjoying life, enjoying the present, and I said, that's what I'm going to get. Also, it's my connection to South America and the good energy over there. To be honest with you, I didn't know I'm going to have so much time. To be honest with you, I still have a lot to learn about Kundalini. But I made it in one piece over here tonight, and I think thanks to that energy. So the Oscar for supporting Ro for my trip goes to Kundalini. Thank you very much.